everyone. Just going to cover some things that we take with us on our cruises to make the cabin a little bit nicer for us, a little bit more user friendly, as well as some common things that we bring with us on a cruise ship, just that we've found over the years of my 20 plus cruises and this girl here cruising since she was 5 years old. That makes it easier for us, and we have a lot of fun. So my guest today is Miss Katie. She's
Hi.
definitely in love with cruising, and can give some great tips. So Katie, why don't you start off with letting us know what your favorite thing is about a cruise ship?
Probably just the ice cream.
I knew she was going to say ice cream and pizza.
And the pizza and the food, just food in general.
And the swimming.
And the ropes course, just everything really.
Yes.
Unless the comedy. I don't like comedy.
We like the comedy.
They like the comedy. I don't.
And the kids clubs, those are nice.
I do. They have a ton. They have like one for 16 and up and 12 and up. And like for the younger ones from like ages 0 to 2, they're like penguins and then like it goes up like to a shark, which I was like 2 years ago.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to start off with some things that we bring with us. The first thing that I want to start with is these little luggage tags. They're super great. You can get them really cheap on Amazon, but it's really nice when you have your luggage paper that you have to fold it up. Of course, you could always wrap it in some duct tape if you want, or not duct tape, but the clear packing tape. But this just makes it super easy, and they're reusable. I probably had these for at least the last 5 to 10 cruises that we have, and you can buy quite a few of them. I usually give them out as gifts to our family members when they cruise with us because they're just cheap and nice to have. All right. The next thing that we like to bring is a fan.
Because it gets hot.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah. Mostly when the ship's not moving.
Yeah, when it's like, when you're like, I don't remember.
But what's really nice about the fan is, for those of you who say that like you can't sleep without a fan, I mean, this one's really nice. It's actually pretty powerful for this little guy. And something that we like to do is
we take a hook and
a magnetic hook,
and we put it on the wall or on something that's, and you just hang it on the wall.
Hang it on the wall. We don't hang it on the ceiling. I've seen people do that, but I've also heard that you can get in trouble for that, so we don't usually do that. We just kind of hang it on the wall across from the bed. But these little magnets, if you can see these are fantastic. Nice to have. You can hang everything.
Yeah, we use them like to hang a curtain or other things.
Yeah, at nighttime, sometimes we'll hang a curtain up to give us a little bit of privacy from this little munchkin here. Actually, she likes the privacy more than we like the privacy, yeah. I think.
They get annoying.
We always take it down during the day, and we make sure to not put it in the way of any smoke detectors or any kind of sprinklers or anything like that. So just definitely be careful. And then we always take it down and fold it up during the day and store it either on the end of the bed or in one of the empty drawers that we have. But I also use these. I hang up my hair dryer and my flattener and my curling iron
the
and
hats. And like we use like the smaller hooks to hang like our lanyards with our cards and stuff, so we don't lose them.
Lanyards. That's the next thing.
Yeah.
Super good. The one thing we also like is when we get the lanyards, we do like to get the ones that have like the retractable.
So you don't have to bend over.
Or take the whole thing off sometimes. Or, I mean, it doesn't really matter what you get, but you can also get these on Amazon pretty cheap too. I actually think last time I got these, I got 2 of these and a bunch of the luggage tag holders, all super cheap. So the next thing that we like to bring is
sticky notes.
Sticky notes. Why sticky notes? Because sometimes, even though we have our little chat feature, we've also cruised with like my husband's parents, and they're not super tech savvy and don't always use the cell phones. Yeah. So it's nice to have the sticky notes, put a little note on there where we're going to be, whatever, and just stick it on their door, or we stick it on the mirror, like if Munchkin's going to go somewhere.
Or if I'm sleeping and they go do something while I'm sleeping and I wake up and they're not there, so I don't worry or have to text them if they're doing something.
She's always worrying about us.
No, I'm not.
So anyway, these are really, really nice to have. Something else that I always bring with us is a little small sewing kit, and I do make sure that it has a safety pin in it because, and I think I got this free like at a different hotel at some point, and just kind of keep it with us all the time. I like have 2 or 3 of these, and we have a little cruise go bag that I just keep this in, and I'll change it out if we actually have to use it. But I have had to use it. I did actually tear a strap on my formal dress once when we were getting ready to go out, and so it was nice to have this because I was able to sew the strap back on. And then Munchkin here has used it before when she didn't like the way her shirt fit or something, and we've used the safety pin to make it more cool looking. So that's always nice to have. Additionally, you never know when you're going to need a lint roller.
You'll need it. Trust me.
Yeah, so you're all dressed up nice. You look down and you got a bunch of lint on your pants.
It's great.
It's great to have. So the other thing that we like to bring is a
bottle opener.
Yeah, not that you use this.
I don't use that. Of course I don't.
But a nice little bottle opener. I have this one, and I also have one that's a little bit nicer for like wine bottles. If we bring a bottle of wine with us, the cork tap thing, I bring with us.
They don't bring wine on cruises.
Nah, well, we used to in the beginning, but now we just get the drink package.
Yeah, so it's easier.
Another thing is, like, if you like to bring a reusable water bottle, that's super nice to have because it's hot on a cruise.
You will need to drink water throughout the day. And I have that problem. I don't drink water.
And you want to keep it cold, or if you get an alcoholic drink and you're sitting in the hot tub and you just don't want it to get hot, then it's nice to have the reusable water bottles. I like to get the ones that have the big tops to it, not the small top, so that's easier to like open that part and pour it in. But then, of course, to wash those things, I always bring a little disposable sponge with us. I get these for our house at BJ's, and I always have a ton of them at the house. And then I also get little travel dish soap, which I actually think I got this at like a
hotel,
like a Hampton Inn or something that we're staying at. Or you can get them at the dollar store, pretty cheap too. So just some really nice stuff there. You want to say the next thing? Okay, here, do this one.
Oh, so the bathrooms are small, so you want, and if you need to take a doo-doo,
make it stinky.
Yeah, if you make it stinky, there's this thing called
poopery,
and it's like a spray that you can spray in the bathroom to make it smell nicer.
Yeah, you just spray this stuff in the toilet before you go, and it kind of helps with those, cruise ship post-eating food odors. Super nice to have. I actually even keep these in our bathroom in the house because I just like them so much. So they have,
really nice.
They also have smaller ones that are just like little travel size if you want to take those. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing is straws. There's these metal straws that we can use, and they just basically open up with like that. They come with a little straw that comes with a cleaner that you can just get like I don't know, like clean it with like the soap, like the dish soap we got, and it just basically just goes like that. And then you just push it back down when you're done and put it in there.
Pro tip, always make sure you get one that has the little silicone end on it. Otherwise, it gets super cold if you're drinking a frozen beverage. Just to let you know. So, one of the other things that we like to bring with us is some dish soap. Not dish soap. I already went over the dish soap. The laundry soap. We like to bring a laundry soap. Because, you don't want to have to go do laundry, but it's nice to have some laundry soap to wash out the bathing suits, especially if you did, we like to do some of the high intensity type excursions where you get muddy, like ATVs and things like that. And, it's always just nice to have a little bit of laundry soap that you can use in the sink. And then in the showers, there's a shower
rod.
Not really a rod.
Well,
it's a retractable shower clothes hanger. Retractable clothes hanger.
Which we sometimes.
Right? Yep.
Sometimes we use like these little. What are these called? Clothespins?
Yes.
Clothespins to like keep so it doesn't fall. Sorry.
So little clothespins. We just get a cheap pack of them, and I just throw a couple of them in there. They're nice to have.
I also have a lot because I like to pin people at gymnastics. So.
if you don't know what that is, leave a message below. We'll explain it to you. The other thing we bring is a bungee cord, because this can work maybe not in the summertime, but sometimes in the fall if it's nicer outside. We'll bungee cord the door open, but don't open your cabin door at the same time you have your balcony door open. This is also nice if you need another little extra clothesline, like out on the balcony. Not while we're in port is usually when I do it. You're not supposed to leave stuff out on the balcony when the cruise is when the ship is sailing, but like when we're in port and you want to dry out the bathing suits or the beach towels or whatever, it's nice to have one of these that you can kind of rig up outside between two chairs. So why don't you, what's that?
That's the
Where are you going?
Oh,
bug spray.
You will need that.
Especially if you do some of those high intensity things.
Or just anything like that involves like a forest. Like if you're going hiking, you'll definitely need that.
Or like the waterfalls.
Or the waterfalls, which we love doing those. Yeah. The next two things that I want to do is sunscreen and aloe. And that's sunscreen.
Face sunscreen.
Yeah, face and regular just body sunscreen and aloe.
Guys, let me tell you, the sun in the Caribbean is hot, and you will get sunburn. I don't care if you never get sunburn. I don't care.
I never get sunburn, and I normally get sunburn on cruises.
Yeah.
I came back like a burnt tomato. No, that's not right. A tomato. Well, not really.
A burnt tomato.
I meant.
The other thing I bring, and I got these off of other cruises, is a little bit of bingo dauber. You know, you buy these in the package, but however you can get sometimes the cheaper.
They just twist open and
Dab, dab, dab.
All
right. The next thing that we have here, do this one.
Chargers. And a little thing that you can just put away.
So I like to bring this one specifically because it's got 2 outlets on it, because you're very limited on charging space. And, you know, these days everybody has a cell phone, earbuds that need to be charged, just basically anything. And it's nice to have these to be able to hook everything up, as well as an extra long charging cord. That didn't work as well as you thought it was going to.
But it's okay. It's fun.
All right, and then, you know, I'm a nurse practitioner, so I always come totally
I'll get that.
Prepared for any minor ailments that could go on.
Illnesses, like on my first cruise, I got very sick.
Yes, she got a little food poisoning from donuts her brother picked up the night before we left.
Don't buy Walmart donuts.
Just don't do it.
Just don't. It's bad.
So we bring some Dramamine, just in case there's rough seas. We used to take this like before we left, but then we noticed, you know, we don't really have trouble with seasickness. But if you're scared that you're going to get seasick, then of course take something like that.
We have Tums for like if your stomach doesn't feel good,
or all the heartburn that comes with all the food.
Which the food's good. Don't worry about it.
And then we also bring Tylenol and ibuprofen. Just, you know, headaches.
And
hangovers.
if you get like a cut, we got Neosporin. That just
and Band-Aids.
Just a little first aid kit that we have.
Lots of Band-Aids.
What's this?
I also bring some hydrocortisone cream. And the reason I bring some hydrocortisone cream is one time we were scuba diving. Told you we do all the adventurous, high intensity stuff when we're on vacation. But I was pushed into some fire coral and I had a little bit of a reaction to it. So it's nice to have the hydrocortisone cream.
Oh, I remember this. We have
to go over that.
We have arthritis cream because I have a knee problem.
Well, also just if your knees are hurting. Sometimes there's a lot of walking. You're a little bit sore. It's not quite as bad as going to Disney, but it does happen.
It does.
I always bring some Zofran. If you have a prescription for it, it's nice to bring because, like I said, we've had instances where it wasn't the cruise food. It was the pre-cruise food. and it was... throw up.
The arthritis pain.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere.
You know what I need to get.
That poor room steward. He was so nice. He came in the middle of the night. He cleaned it all up. It was really nice. It was great. Yeah. The other thing that we bring is baby powder for the chafing, anti-chafing, especially if you're sweating hot, and, you know, you men in those swim trunks that can kind of rub a little bit. Women, thick thighs, gotta, you know, smooth them up so it's not that bad. But anyway, next cruise room essential. And this one, I'm going to tell you.
You need.
definitely makes a difference in the room. But go ahead, what is it, Katie?
It's a laundry hamper. It folds down like really flat, and you can put it in your suitcase. And then
don't open it
but
because it's bigger than the two of us. We have a large one because there's 3 of us in the room, but we also have a small one that we bring when it's just me and my husband going. It's just nice because it keeps things organized. You know, dirty clothes happen. Some people, they just leave a suitcase out and put their dirty clothes in the suitcase, but
that takes a lot of room.
It does. It takes a lot of room.
That's why you just need one.
And then speaking of adventurous things, you're going to go on excursions and they're going to make you wear helmets that a lot of people have worn. Ugh, gross.
Don't want to get headlights.
So, or just their sweat. But anyway, we always bring little bandanas so that you can, this was actually Katie's favorite one.
It was my favorite.
But we bring little bandanas so that you can throw them in we'll bring a backpack, take off on excursions, on things that we're going to have to wear a helmet with. That way you can feel a little bit cleaner in them.
For like outside stuff or just something for like sea days or just like excursions excursions sometimes. These are just all the stuff for that. We have golf balls for like the
mini golf?
For the mini golf on the cruise.
So hint, the ones that they have on the cruise are like ping pong balls.
So they just kind of fly away.
They're super light. It's really hard. We're a little bit competitive.
Don't point at me. I do a competitive sport. I don't want to hear it.
But anyway, these are really nice to have. They don't take up a whole lot of room in your suitcase. Usually, this cruise that we're going on this weekend, we're going to have like 5 of us with them, so I'll bring 5. Sometimes I bring an extra one, but just make sure that you don't leave it at the putt-putt and you bring it back to your room.
Because people will take it and they'll put it.
Yep, and don't hit it too hard because we don't want you breaking any glass or anything. But we've been bringing these quite some time, and it's really nice to have to make the game a little bit more enjoyable because it's windy. It's in those other balls.
You're literally on the ocean.
Yeah, you're literally on the ocean for real. All right, the next thing we bring is
playing cards because my dad's side of the family likes to play cards, and so do they. So.
Well, not just that, but it's something to take up time. Like if you're waiting for a show or there's not really a lot going on that you want to be participating in, it's nice to have those. I'm going to do both of these because I got a kind of funny story. So I always bring some sort of cell phone cover. And this is the one that I bring now for my current cell phone. And then I have these. Haven't used this one as much because I don't like anything hanging around my neck, but this one's nice to have too for like swimming and under the water stuff. But on our cruise on the Horizon,
I wasn't on that one. I wasn't on that one.
My husband and I were hanging out next to the pool, and I went to go check something on my phone and dropped my phone in the pool on the last day. Ruined it and had to go get a new one when we got back. And you know how hard it is to change your phones out. Not fun at all.
She's a little bit clumsy.
And you're not.
No, I'm not.
All right. What else you got, Katie?
I got the last 2 things that I have, at least.
That's it. The last 2 things we have.
Are some goggles and a snorkel for when you do like snorkeling or whatever.
Yeah, snorkeling, or if you're just going to go to a beach, like we're doing an all-inclusive beach this time, and instead of having to rent the snorkel gear, just bring your own. I got this set actually at Walmart for like $20. It works pretty good. My husband and I scuba dive, so we have nicer ones that are a little more expensive.
That's for me.
And this one's for Miss Katie. But anyway, these are really nice to have for, like I said, if you're going to go on a snorkeling excursion or if you're just going to go do a beach day. So she likes it. Her first place snorkeling was in Roatan when she was 5.
Yeah.
She loved it.
I was little. I was so small.
You held my hand the whole time.
Okay, you got it. We also bring this beach bag just so we can put, like, if we're going to the pool, we can put towels and, like if we want to
sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Yep.
All that.
Book. Use somewhere to put my book.
Yeah.
That's something else I always bring is a book. I bring an electronic book and a real book. She's bringing a book this summer. She's got summer reading for school. Neener. But anyway, homework on a cruise. I've done it before. I did my doctorate while we were in the cruise. But anyway, we are so much looking forward to our cruise coming up in how many days? 4 days. Yay!
4?
Yes. 4 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We leave on Saturday morning. 4 days and a wake up. So anyway, thanks for listening to us. If there's anything that you like to bring, just leave a message below. Let us know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that we can bring you more cruise tips. And we will probably have some videos when we get back. Well, we will definitely have some videos when we get back from the beautiful Carnival Vista.
And I won't look like a ghost. So.
She doesn't look like a ghost now.
I do.
All right.
That's like that.
Bye, guys.
Bye.